What's going on, Christ family? Peace and blessings. Hope everyone is having a blessed day today. As always, we are on day 2 of the daily uploads. We're going to go as long as we can here. Glory be to the Most High for placing this calling on my life. I'm just a messenger here. All the praise and glory goes up to him. It doesn't go to me. He gets the validation. I don't get the validation. Let's go ahead and dive in here. For anyone who wants to join me, today we're going to go ahead and read from Titus chapter 2, verses 1 through 4. But as for you, speak the things which are proper for sound doctrine, that the older men be sober, reverent, temperate, sound in faith, in love, in patience. The older women likewise, that they be reverent in manner, behavior, not slanders, not given too much wine, teachers of good things, that they admonish the young women to love their husbands, to love their children. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So let's go ahead and dive into the explanation here. In these verses, God is emphasizing through Paul the importance of sound doctrine, which is accurate biblical teachings that align with Scripture, God's will, and also the spiritual principles that God calls us as his believers to display and follow in our lives every single day and show unto others, while also living a life that reflects our faith, which means practicing what we preach, which God emphasizes is very important in the world nowadays, because something I hear very commonly over and over and over again in the world nowadays is do as I say, not as I do. Which I think is something our dark and corrupt world has become accustomed to in order to justify our bad behavior and actions when we are in those positions of leadership. However, what God is calling us to do here as we reflect on his word deeply is actually the exact opposite of what that is saying. He calls us to display those spiritual principles in every single aspect of our lives, rather than just our words, in our thoughts, in our actions, in our decisions, displaying that godly character that God placed inside every single one of his children. And the reasoning being is a lot of the time our human nature, and that's not just the case for me, that's the case for everyone. I see it over and over again in the world today. Our human nature shows us that if we aren't living out